Kaneko is a public nonprofit organization that explores the process of creativity through art. Kaneko is currently hosting their brand new water exhibition that brings awareness to water issues all around the world. Director of Programming Michael Holland says not only is this an art exhibit, but also a way to find water solutions throughout the globe.
It's a fine visual art exhibition about water quality, water productivity, and water sustainability with some visual explorations of art as well. So it's meant to kind of merge the worlds of the science and the arts to kind of shed light on these really important issues while also highlighting some of the creative solutions that are being used to combat these issues.
Kaneko is also in the process of building their new atrium project, which will be their new front entrance spanning from 11th to 12th Streets along Jones Street. The atrium project will be attached to its existing building and will hopefully be a huge facelift for Kaneko. Director of Operations Andrew Bauer says by having the atrium project complete, it can draw more attention to the Jones Street area as well as Kaneko.
And it'll just be a big, beautiful architectural structure to kind of draw some attention down to this part of the old market and to Kaneko as an organization.
Bauer says the goal is to have the atrium project fully complete in about 6 months. The City of Omaha's plan for the demolition project on the Civic Auditorium has been delayed once again. Work that had barely started on the Civic must come to a halt. Omaha's City Attorney Paul Kratz says the project has been delayed due to the company DeNovo and their financial situation.
About 10 days ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, we were notified by the surety company for DeNovo, who was the demolition contractor, that they had stopped doing business.
DeNovo was the construction company hired by the City of Omaha to complete the demolition process of the Civic. But City Councilman Franklin Thompson says he knew from the beginning DeNovo just wasn't the right choice.
DeNovo had a lot of financial problems and a lot of suits against them. So once I heard that, it didn't feel right. It just didn't pass the smell test.
With the Civic still standing like it has been since 1954, the City of Omaha has another issue, which is now timing. After another possible 1 to 2 years when the Civic will finally be torn down, Kratz says they have big plans for what will be replacing the historic auditorium.
We have selected a development company called Tetrad to develop a multi-use area there, which would include apartments, offices, parking, maybe a public building, a number of different type of buildings.
For the Omaha News, I'm Justin Eidelman. The CenturyLink and TD Ameritrade Park are full of events all year long. The Metropolitan Entertainment and Convention Authority, also known as MECA, makes everything possible. Downtown Omaha has a busy schedule this summer with the Olympic swim trials at the CenturyLink and the College World Series at TD Ameritrade. MECA is doing its best job to hire enough employees to make sure the events run smoothly. MECA is a nonprofit organization that builds and manages public event venues in Omaha. Director of Communications for MECA, Christy Anderson, says that extra events held at the CenturyLink and TD Ameritrade will require additional help.
So we need an additional 250 people for seasonal jobs like event staff, ushers, ticket takers, crowd managers.
Citizens interested in applying for a job got the chance to attend MECA's job fair on Tuesday afternoon. Applicant Larry Summers says he would be excited to work the upcoming events this summer if he's hired.
Oh yeah, College World Series is always cool, and the swimming trials are cool. I used to be a swimmer when I was younger, so it's an appealing thing.
Anderson says the potential employees will have to have good communication and personal skills.
These people need to be friendly, they need to be people-pleasing, they need to be enthusiastic, because in many cases they are the first impression for all of these out-of-town guests.
MECA is still finishing the hiring process, and they are hopeful to have a completed staff by summer. This year, signs like these have popped up around Elmwood Park, making it very inconvenient for students to park at school. This year, UNO finally got the arena they wanted to host athletics like men's basketball, women's basketball, and ice hockey. Despite dropping this series against Western Illinois, the UNO Mavericks will try and rebound on Wednesday night against the Nebraska Cornhuskers at Warner Park.